Hi guys, welcome to this video for the 30 days to CAT exam. First of all, you don't have 30 days remaining because you're not taking the exam on day one of the CAT. Your exam might be on the end of the month or whenever. So probably you got around 40 days from now. So but let's keep it in mind that 30 days are remaining for exams. So you got 30 days, which is 4 weeks time for the CAT exam. Fine. So this workshop will give you an overview about what to expect from the exam. First of all, where are you going for the holidays? And let's talk about the easy things first. So where are you planning to go on a leave after your CAT? Fine. This strategy worked very good with me because I always plan my holidays before in advance. For example, from last 5 years, I'm teaching for CAT, but after every CAT, I plan a holiday. That after this CAT, I'm going to this place or wherever you want to go. Fine. So plan a 1 week or 10 days holiday. It can be to your hometown. It can be wherever you want to go, or whatever you want to do in life, because you need a break. So take a 1 week a break off after CAT. Start thinking about the break from now only, because that will be kind of a reward for you for working hard for next 30 days. And trust me, this is one of the main things which keep you working hard for the next 1 month. Fine. So identify the place or your hometown wherever you're going before the start of the exam preparation for last 1 month. Seriously, it will work. Alright, moving on to the next thing, why this exam is important. First of all, if I give you my example, I was earning 3 lakh salary before my MBA, and after 2 years of my MBA, after 2 years doing the MBA, I was earning 12 lakh. Fine. That was the single most motivation for me, that I'm going to make my salary 4 times before because MBA. Fine. I'm giving you this slide to motivate you that this is, trust me, the most important exam of your lifetime. Fine. If I take my example, today after my MBA, there's no option or there's no exam which I can pass and make my salary double. Fine. There's, trust me, no option at all. MBA was the first and the last golden opportunity which I've got, and I made a use of that. Fine. Another motivating thing which works normally for people is that after your MBA, you'll be paying more tax than what you're earning today. Alright. For example, if I give my example, my first tax was around 33,000, and I was shocked to see that I'm paying 33,000 money per month to government. But then I realized this is more than what I was earning before my MBA. Fine. So that is a kind of a motivation, another motivation for you to prepare for the MBA exams. Fine. So let's talk about the next part, that last few weeks for CAT exam, last 1 month. This is a very important statement, that 50% of your MBA preparation is dependent upon last 30 days. Fine. It's not for CAT exam, it's for every exam you have taken in your lifetime. That your last few days or last few weeks of the exam is always covering 50% of your exam preparation. For an engineer, last 3 days of before the exam is, you normally do 100% of the preparation, not only 50. Right. Fine. So let's talk about the colleges now, your target colleges. Band A, if you ending up in any of the top 10 B schools in India. Fine. So band A, your average package will be around 14 lakh plus. Band B around 8 to 10 lakh plus. Band C 5 to 8 lakh plus. Fine. And the percentile wise, you need 99 percentile plus for band A colleges. All your SPGen, FMS, IIT Bombay, IIMs, of course, all these colleges will be 99 plus. Or worst case 98.5. Let me give you a motive figures. 99 percentile is your target in CAT this year if you are targeting the band A colleges. Band B average percentile is 94. Band C average is 85. Now, how many of you think that you can get 99 percentile in CAT? Yeah, very few of you. Fine. Now, if I take your mind away from a percentile and talk about percentage, you just need 60% marks to get 99% in CAT. Fine. So what I'm trying to say here is, all of you who is seeing this video, most of you have scored 60% marks plus in your 10th, 12th, or your engineering or BMS or BCom, whatever you've done. If you can score 60% there, you can obviously score 60% here as well. Your target is just score 60% marks and you are going to get a few IIM calls. If you're getting 50% marks, so 60% marks, I mean 18 plus is your target. If you're doing 18 plus question right, you are touching 99 percentile. Fine. 50% marks means if you're touching 15 plus or 15, even 14 to 15 range, you can expect 95 percentile, 94 percentile. And if you're getting 40% marks, which is kind of a failure from our college days, you will get 85%. Trust me, there's still few good colleges which are at 85 percentile. Fine. So let's not talk about percentile for the next few weeks. Let's talk about the percentage marks required. Trust me, it's very much possible. Alright. Fine. Next thing which I've seen with a lot of students, they move their focus from CAT to other exams like Narsi Monji, SNAP, CMAT because they find that other exams are much more easy than CAT. Obviously, even we are going to do that. I'm going to recommend you to prepare for other exams as well because by the time your CAT results come, all the other exams are over. Suppose if you're not able to score well in CAT, so you're lost, you're gone. You've gone further in the next year now. Fine. But I want to still focus on CAT now because if you look at the list, these are the top 10 B schools, top 20 B schools, band A, band 0, I am ABC of course. After that, if you go to any of the band A colleges, you can expect a similar job everywhere. You go to XLRI, you go to SPJN, you go to JBIMS, you go to FMS, you get a similar job. So it doesn't make a difference at all, whichever college you're going, if you're not in band ABC. Alright, but if you look at the number here, most of the colleges are taking CAT scores. This makes CAT a very, very important exam. Trust me, the most important exam. Fine. IFT exam, if you're only taking IFT for one college. Yeah, CMAT if you're taking, there's only one good college. TIS is again one college. ZAT is again XLRI, one good college in band A. But if you're taking CAT, you are targeting all other remaining 15 colleges. Fine. That's why CAT is the most important exam. Alright, let's see now how to get 99% in CAT. These are the 5 most important things you need to work on for your CAT. Number A, your in-house or inbuilt ability and talent, which you already have. Find your preparation, of course, your temperament and ability to handle the pressure on that particular day, especially in the last 1 week. Your ability to manage time in the exam, of course, and the luck. Fine. Out of these 3 things, your preparation, your temperament, and your ability to manage the exam is what you can manage. Your ability and talent and luck are something which you can't control now. Fine, but these are the 3 things which we are going to want you to work on in the last 30 days. Alright, so this is a 1 month schedule. So I want to make a schedule with you. If you have just started with the preparation, so I want you to first finish off the basics. If you have not done if you already done the basics, revise them again. Fine. Trust me, there will be at least 20 questions out of total 120 questions which are directly based on the books solved examples in quant, logic, DI, verbal section. Fine. So it's make very, very important common sense to do your basics again or revise them again. All the formulas, all the theorems, everything you have to revise them again. Fine. Second thing is all the actual papers. Nothing can be a better mock than the actual paper. So 1990 to 2013, yes, including this year paper. If you are a Cetking student, you are going to solve all these papers before you sit for the exam. 1990 to 2008, all the papers are available as a hard copy for you as a book and are available soft copy on our site, or you can get in the market as well. 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, these are the areas exams, these are the papers which are not allowed to be published. So we have given them a base paper, obviously not the same paper, but a similar paper is available online. Again, this year all of you who have joined Cetking, you'll get 2013 paper as well available online for you people. Fine. As an analysis, I'll talk about that in some time. Fine. Next is your weak area. This is the ideal time, especially the next 2 weeks, to work on the weak area. Once it's passed, last 1 week, I'll not recommend you to work on the weak area. Last 10 days, you have to work on your strong areas. Next is shortcuts. Try to innovate, try to improve yourself, try to save your time so that you build up your speed as well. That is the 4th thing. Last is the mocks. Last few weeks, I'll tell you in some time how to strategize the mock. But yes, you have to figure a few mocks. But if you don't have enough time, you're working and everything. So if you're solving actual paper as a mock, trust me, that is more than sufficient as a mock as well. Fine. So last 30 days, probably around 20 mocks are more than sufficient. I'll talk about the mocks in some time. But this is a kind of a moti overview about how to strategize your paper before preparation before the D-Day. Alright, so now let's move to the section by section. I'll start with the quant section. Now I want you to pause the video and mark out whether it's your strength, weakness, opportunity or threat. Equations, I'm good at equation for example. So it's one of my strengths. But I'm not very, very good at polynomial equations. So I'll mark it as my weakness or opportunity that I've not done yet, but I'll work on that. If you look at CAT paper, equation, number, geometry. These three areas is the main part of CAT, or these are the three areas which actually define your cutoff for CAT. After that, your functions and cross permutation, combination, probability, arithmetic. These are the second most important topics, followed by everything else. Everything else is 1 question, but these two sets are the most important sets. So for next 2 weeks, I want you to work on equation, numbers, and geometry. These are three things which you have to work on. But right now, I want you to just identify whether there are strong areas, weak areas, opportunities, depending on where you stand. Fine. Next part is a DI. Now in quant section, the quant section is broken into two parts, your QA and DI. Fine. So out of your 30 question, those especially those people who talk to me that they are weak in quant, first of all, there's no 30 question of quant. There's only 20 question of quant, and 10 questions are DI. And trust me, I've seen a few mocks, other coaching institute mock. They're very tough in DI especially. Trust me, CMAT CAT paper is actually very easy. If you've taken the CAT last year, if you talk to any of your friends, just ask them one thing. They're not able to score, that's a different issue. But was the exam difficult or manageable? Everyone, trust me, will reply that exam is manageable. You are not able to score because you have not studied. Fine. So these 10 questions of DI, I don't consider them to be part of quant. They are more of a logical ability. Fine. Especially non-engineers and people who are weak in maths, maths is only 20 marks. So out of 120 total paper, 60 questions, out of 60 questions, only 20 questions are maths. So only 1/3 of the paper is math, not half. So DI is one of the area which is scoring. Fine. So again, this is the last 6-year CAT papers. So CAT 1, 2, 3, 4, this is last 6-year paper, and giving you the breakup. So again, table and bar chart are very common. So I want you to work on these two areas first. Followed by a long table, DI miscellaneous, mean your bar chart and pie chart combined. So it's a combination of two charts and other things. Fine. So bar chart and tables are the two most important areas which I want you to work on in next 2 weeks. Now again, I want you to pause the video, identify as your strength, weakness, opportunities, or threats. Strength is the area where you already know everything. It's a strong area. Weakness is that this is the area which you already tried but you're still not improving. Fine. Opportunity are the easy topics which you know they're easy but you're not then done yet. So opportunities. Threats is more of an overconfidence. Like for example, some people have some engineers especially have overconfidence in maths, that they can do every question in maths. But if you see your last few mock scores, not scored that well in maths. So there is a scope of improvement. Fine. So identify your areas so that we can work on those areas. Fine. Then next is try to innovate, try to use shortcut as much as possible. For example, if you have joined Cetking, these are the few innovations we have done. Logical quant, shortcuts in verbal, shortcuts in DI, shortcuts in logic. GK, that's for non-CAT exam. Visual vocab, which is teaching vocab using photographs, pictures and all. Strategies and shortcuts, D-Day mocks, and applying tools. So I want you to innovate as much as possible so that you can do all these things. You can do well in the CAT exam. Fine. D-Day mock is one of my main tools. Few days before the exam, I launched a D-Day mock for all the Cetking students. This mock is just to strategize yourself that now 1 month is remaining for 1 week, 2 weeks are remaining for the exam. This is where you stand and this is the improvement. This mock is going to be the exact replica of CAT 2011-12 papers, so that you know what is the kind of question that is going to come. Fine. So then I launch another mock on one day before, on the day of CAT evening. I'm taking CAT for last 5 years, and day 1 evening I'll give you a similar paper or a kind of a paper which I'm getting in the CAT exam, so that you come to know where you stand. Fine. Obviously not copying any of the questions from the actual paper, but will give you an idea where you stand. The main objective of this mock, obviously not getting even a single question same in the paper, so make no sense to give you the same question, but will give you a good idea what kind of topics are coming. For example, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, these are the new areas which I've added into CAT from 2012 onwards, 13 onwards, they'll come. Fine. So all this thing you have to work on these areas. Fine. This mock will be the closest simulation of the last year paper like I talked about. Fine. This helps you create a baseline and see where you stand. Apart from that, I'll add on a 30-day plan, 20-day plan, 10 days plan to CAT exam so that I can plan your studies accordingly. If you have joined us for the G100 program online or in classroom, fine. I'm going to upload a daily homework for the last 1 month, especially from the 16th of October. Every day I want to control your day, what to do, what not to do. That I'll take care of. Moving to the next section, verbal ability. Again, I want you to pause the video. Verbal ability is now 5-6 parts. RC, paragraph, vocab based, grammar based, parajumbles, critical reasoning. Critical reasoning, parajumbles, and paragraph completion. These are the three areas which I don't consider them to be to be verbal. It's more of a logical ability. Parajumble, for example. Now, parajumble is a topic in which there will be kind of a 4 people standing in a row. Who will come first, who will come second. It's more of a common sense rather than doing a verbal ability. Fine. So don't get scared of these things. But yes, RC is your main area. 10 questions out of this will be RC, vocab, and grammar. These are the 3 areas you have to work on. Fine. Again, verbal section will be divided into 2 parts. 20 questions on VA and 9 to 10 questions on LR. Again, LR everyone can manage. Verbal is your main area of improvement. So 20 out of 30 marks out of 60. Again, 1/3 is verbal. And trust me, 90% people are scared of RC. That's why I'm keeping one workshop attacking the RC, in which I take care of all the aspects of RC and take care of that. Fine. Now, if I remove that part from this, so only 10 out of 60 questions is what most of the engineers are scared of. And if you are able to get into this area of RC, trust me, you can increase your score like anything, not only in CAT, in every other exams. I've seen engineers going from 10 percentile in last year CAT to 99 percentile in verbal section this year. Fine, I'm not joking. Seriously, I've seen people doing that. If they can do, so obviously you can also do. Fine, but you have to put in effort. Obviously, मेहनत तो करना ही पड़ेगा. Without hard work, you can't do anything. Fine. So visual vocab is our online area where you can shortcuts. If you join Cetking, I want you to see all the visual vocab for your improving your vocab. It's online. Moving to the last part is the accurate logic. Again, please pause the video. If I look at this thing, your 90% of the paper, 9 out of 10 questions are based on puzzles. Fine. FIJ and Sacha Jhota. Sacha Jhota, like 2 people, one speaking lie, one truth. So all those things are there. But 9 out of 10 questions are based on your puzzles. So puzzles are the main thing. If you're a Cetking student, we've given you an advanced book, which is the green color book. That book is more than sufficient for your advanced level of puzzles. They contain all the CAT actual papers. If you're doing only those puzzles, is more than sufficient. Fine. Trust me, the paper will be based out of that. Alright, so he is a CAT topper of 2011 batch. Fine, I've given his admit card to give you motivation. Quant 99.99 percentile, verbal 99.18 percentile, and overall percentile 100 percentile. Fine. Another guy is Cetking student this year 2012 topper, Shashank Chorge. Shashank Chorge is 90.99 percentile and again 90.94 in quant and 99.74 in verbal. If I'm giving you these two examples as well, for example, Shashank Chorge attempt was only 23 questions in quant and probably 23 questions in verbal. That is what he told me. 23 out of 30 he did with obviously 90%, 95% accuracy, 99% accuracy, and he was 99.99. Fine. So last thing, that lot of difference between these two words, can I do it and I can do it. Fine. So I want you to move from can I do it to I can do it for the last 30 days. Fine. There are a lot of energies, lot of things talking about your friends who are not able to crack the exam, that they are not good, the coaching student not good, this is bad, that is bad. Stay away from all the negative energies for the last 1 month. Think positive. If you think positive, everything will become positive automatically. Fine. So this is your attitude for the last 30 days. Fine. And that's the target score. I want you to score. That's not the attempt. I want you to score 20 questions right out of 30 questions. Now you do it by doing 24 questions right and making 3 wrong and getting 20. I don't know, and don't care about that, because there are a lot of things about accuracy and all. So if you are getting 20 plus questions right, you are getting 99 percentile. Fine. So this, let me increase this is to 66% marks if you are scoring in the CAT exam, which I'm sure most of you have already done once in your lifetime. If you are doing it again, you are getting IIM Ahmedabad ka call at least, or a few IIMs ka call, again depending on your 10 12 ka marks as well. But yes, mota moti you'll get a few IIM calls on this thing. That is your main thumb rule for the next few weeks. Fine. If you have joined Cetking, or if you want to join Cetking, we have workshop for all these areas: quant, DI, verbal, and logic. These are my main 12 workshops, in which 6 workshops are dedicated for the quant area and 6 workshops are for the verbal area. These 12 workshops, if you can join us online or in classroom, will help you clear any cutoff. Fine. So please, if you can join us, that'll be great for you. If you can, because this is a typical quant clearing cutoff. I'm totally talking about the quant cutoff here and verbal cutoff. Alright. Now you have to work on both. That if I give you my example, I was 99.99 in CAT overall percentile. Because of less score in verbal, I couldn't get a call from IIM ABC, and I still regret till date that I couldn't get a call from ABC. I converted IIM Lucknow. I joined IIML but left IIML for JBIMS because of the fees and everything. Fine. But yes, 99.99. Even after getting 90.99, I couldn't get a call. Shashank Chorge, the photo I shown you just on the topper, even after scoring 90.99 percentile, he just got IMCL and LK call. Only 2 IIM calls. Fine. So you have to work on your scores. Moving to the last part, which is the mock and mock taking strategies. Fine. This is your quant paper overview. To 20 questions on motamoti 20 questions on quant, 10 questions DI, 20 questions verbal, 10 questions LR. Now, how I want you to strategize is I want you to do 45 minutes for the quant section, and target is to do 14 questions, so probably 3 minutes per question. Remaining 10 questions, 25 minutes for the DI. Out of that, your target is minimum 7 questions. So 7 and 14, again 21 question is your ideal attempt, with average 3 minutes per question, which is a very good time in CAT exam. Same verbal, 14 questions from the verbal and 7 questions from LR. LR, again 2 sets will be very easy. 1 set will be medium level. If you are unable to solve that set, no problem, because your target is only 7 questions out of 10. So again, 21 minimum attempt is 21. Yeah, it's not the ideal attempt, it's a minimum attempt. Fine. So if you're able to attempt 42 questions with a good 90%, 95% accuracy, you can expect a score of 96, 95 plus. How to increase it to 99? It depends upon your accuracy as well. Fine. Now, if you have joined Cetking, this is the way our mocks work. The first few mocks are very easy, and then gradually pick up the pace and the acceleration mock. The first phase, I want you to build on the accuracy. Second phase is building your speed, and third phase is acceleration, in which we'll talk about the how to optimize your paper. So all these videos are available online on cetking.com for the people who have joined us. Fine. So you can see those videos to identify how to strategize your mocks. Alright, last part is how many mocks to take. Now, if you're already scoring 90 percentile plus in any of the mock papers, then it's a daily mock. Last 30 days, 1 mock a day. Fine. If you're scoring 80 percentile, mean your basics are done, but you're not able to cut off, you're not able to clear the cutoff, then I would recommend you every alternate day. So probably around 15 mocks. If you're 70, 60 or less, then this means your basics are not done. So please work on your basics rather than working on the mocks. So if you're taking a mocks twice a week is more than sufficient. 2 mocks a week. Take 2 a week for these people. Alright, but work on your basics. That is more important. Fine. If you have joined Cetking, there are a lot of strategy videos which are available. For example, 30-15 strategies, POE strategies, strategy workout videos, roadmap strategy, which is one of the most important strategy, how to build your roadmap or how to build your heat map before you start your exams. Sorry, it's not the roadmap, it's a heat map strategy. SWOT analysis, all these things are available online, so please go and see those videos. Fine. So all the best from my side, and trust me, if you work hard, the still time is there. Time is not a problem. Being an engineer and being an Indian student, most of you had worked in last few days only to clear the exam, and right now you got 30 days for the exam. And again, this is one of the most important exam of your lifetime. This opportunity you will not get again ever. Fine. If you want to join us or any other queries, you can join us on cetking.com or you can call us on 9820 500 380. All the best. Thank you.